We are at the Galle International Stadium and it's the highlights of day 4 of this first test. Hello and welcome. It is Sri Lanka versus Bangladesh. Well, it was a day for batters yet again on day 3 with the Sri Lankan batters prospering so much, with Nissanka making a magnificent 187, his best test score, Chandimal 54 and Matthews in his last test making 39, and Sri Lanka just trailing by 127 runs going into day 4 on 368 for 4 after Bangladesh earlier made 495. So the game is evenly and beautifully poised. So it's time to join our first commentators, Russell Arnold and Amir Sohail.
Important session, the morning of the 4th day of this first test between Sri Lanka and Bangladesh here in Galle. 8 overs old, this ball that Naeem Hassan has in his hand. Oh, gone down the leg side. That's the second batter who's just played it onto the leg side and has perished. Dhananjaya De Silva goes.
The ball has started to slide on. It has become difficult. A good catch behind the stumps by Liton Das to dismiss Sri Lankan captain Dhananjaya De Silva. That's a good start on day 4 for Bangladesh. That's what they were looking for, breaking the partnership. It's 377 for 5.
Swept well, 4. He's had enough just to get off the mark, Kusal Mendes.
He was very patient for his 9 deliveries, and then he said, enough. I can trust this pitch.
Just drifting down leg. I think he's got enough to that one. What a superlative take by Liton Kumar Das.
Looking to go fine, and what a catch that is. That is an outstanding catch. That's a thick edge. Looking to glance, and a very fine catch. These are the type of catches that will lift a team. And on a surface like this is what you require. He's out for 5, Kusal Mendes. Sri Lanka, 386 for 6.
Nicely eased that off. It's going to be more than a single. It's going to be 4 runs. That'll ease the nerves, that's for sure. Take a lot of pressure away.
Runs here. Might be 4. In fact, no, well done, very well done. For a moment, I thought Mominul didn't have it. They'll come for 3. The half century now for Kamidu Mendes.
Yes, this is his 5th 50 in test matches. 500s to his name as well for Kamidu Mendes. Take a bow. It's come at a very crucial time. Nice looking shot past the infield. Ball's racing away. And it's going to reach the boundary. That is an exceptional shot. The 400 comes up for Sri Lanka.
The gap is now down to 94, but beautifully done. Just look at those elbows. Short ball. Now, will this be taken? No, it's not. It's gone all the way for 6. That's a bold shot by Kamidu Mendes. Good response to the short ball.
Look at him. He was into position so quickly. Lashed onto it. That swivel round was perfect. Beautiful contact. Off it went for the maximum.
Oh dear, he's chipped that. And Taijul has put it down. Milan Ratnayaka tries to hit him against the turn onto the offside, and look at what happens. Ends up chipping it.
A false stroke. Should have been taken at this level, Taijul Islam.
At least a couple. He's timed it well. It's 4. Dives over it, Jakhar. More runs. Beaten. The length gets an edge, but it runs through the legs of the fielder. #50 partnership, useful. Really useful from Sri Lanka's point of view.
And this is big. This is huge. That's gone all the way for 6. This is a very good response from Milan Ratnayaka.
This is the threatening line of length, and we have to force the bowler away from that length. Use the feet with certainty. Good swing of the bat, earned him a 6. That's good batting.
Goes again. Goes again. 1 bounce for 4. The 450 is up. So Milan Ratnayaka, as you correctly said, not letting the bowler dictate terms. This is good batting.
Sensible. Very sensible.
Short delivery. Swung away on the leg side. That was always a danger if you drop it short. And the umpire will have to check whether he connected with the boundary. I think he's conceded a 4. The body language tells you that it's a boundary. Definitely, it looks like he was in contact as he touched the ball. For sure, yes, at that point. Yes, it's also hitting those boundary boards. So that's a boundary. It's a good way to end the over for Sri Lanka. That's a confirmation from umpire Rod Tucker. Bit too easy. Bit too easy in the last over. No fielders close by. Mominul bowling. And it is lunch. Should be lunch. 465 for 6. 4 runs off that over. So that's where the game is. They trail by 30 runs. 465 for 6. After Bangladesh made 495. So it's time for lunch.
Right on the money straight away, and that's what you like as a bowler after any kind of break, particularly longish lunch break. You want to come in and pitch the ball in line, in length. Nicely stroked away. That is a delightful looking shot.
Nowhere near and a half volley. A decent delivery by Hassan Mahmood. In all fairness, hitting the right length. For a batter who's been batting for so long, and the class of Kamindu Mendis, it made sure he found the gap.
Oh, that is the wicket they've been looking for. Trying to go for a big swing, getting the inside part of the bat, and the ball crashing into the stumps.
Probably the bounce was even, but the length for me, or even the line, was outside the off stump, something close to 5th or the 6th off stump. Dragged on Milan Ratnayaka. Very good contribution of 39. Sri Lanka 470 for 7.
Oh, now! What about that?
Kamindu Mendis had to play it. It was pitching middle stump. Take a look at where Liton Das took that catch off the glove. Another brilliant knock by Mendis, gone for 87. Sri Lanka 470 for 8.
Oh, got him! Beat him all ends up.
Played from the crease, missed a straight one. Could have been LPW as well. Naeem Hassan is on fire. Picked up his 4th wicket. Getting rewarded for all the hard work he has done. Gone without score in Thanadu on debut. 471 for 9.
Well, that's the way to go. That is a good positive attitude. You cannot die wondering. To go for it.
Good hit, good hit. You need to be positive. Make it about runs. Now trail by 16. That's 4. 2 full. Prabhat Jayasuriya just swings through. Ball fired. But Naeem Hassan, the reverse sweep attempted by Asita Fernando. He plays all around it. Wonderful bowling. got themselves into a position where they can come out to bat in the second innings with not much pressure. Bangladesh batting first 495 and they've just bowled Sri Lanka out for 485. 57 overs remaining in the day. He will be on strike. Plenty of talent. Two straight. Lovely drive. That should be 4. This outfield lightning quick.
Asita Fernando looking for that movement away from the left-hander. Got into a very nice position as he punched it.
Oh, he's thrown his bat at it. Was in the air for a while, but when you flash or slash hard.
If you're taking few chances, you have to give it all. Full swing of the bat saved the batsman on that occasion. Went hard at the ball too.
Oh, that's done exceedingly well. Lashed onto that. Just a tad short. Whipped it away.
Yeah, he's been there for 25 deliveries. He got the mire of the pitch, mire of the pace this pitch is offering.
Oh, did he get a net? Yes, it did. Up goes the finger. And Anamul Haq Bijoy's misery ends.
And that one not only turned but jumped. And that stroke from Enamul was bereft of any footwork. Hence, it helped Prabhat Jayasuriya to prevail for the first time in this test match. Now misery expands for Enamul in this test match. Goes for 4. It's 24 for 1.
Edge in the gap. The lead builds, that's what matters. Good hit. Tossed it up. Long levers from Mominul.
Mid-on was trying to save the single. The length was full. Against the turn, expecting the ball not to turn. Beautifully hit. That was a poor delivery. Should be easy couple of runs with Angelo Matthews giving chase. Probably a bit more. And certainly it is. That was a rank hop, long hop by Dhananjay De Silva.
His half almost on his toes. Edge onto pad. They're asking, given. They get the break.
Against the turn, top edge to the helmet, and Lairu Dar, it's a dolly. And Taruduratna, you cannot keep him out of the game. All well in the first innings, picked up Mominul in the first innings, second innings as well. Mominul Haq gone for 14, Bangladesh 60 for 2.
Shanta wants to single, and that'll take us to tea for sure. Yes, it is. Umpire Wolf knocks the bails off. The players will head off with Bangladesh leading Sri Lanka by 75. Game well set. Bangladesh leading by 75. Tea on the 4th day here in Galle.
Prabhat starting off the tee.
But it's important that Jayasuriya gets his act together. When I say act together, he can't afford to bowl that length. Now, this is really a bad delivery.
Yeah, got the punishment it deserved because after tea, you really want your bowlers to be really bowling tight. Nicely backed away. Eases it into the deep and gets a single. That's the 50 for Shadman Islam. Excellently done. Takes the kudos from his teammates. Muted review. Celebration from him. Always a quiet sort of guy. Confidence, maybe use of the feet. Down the ground. And 4 runs.
Down the wicket, not entirely off the middle of the bat, but still in the gap. Good intent. He was aiming more over mid-off.
Oh, hand off the bat, but the ball is going to go across. Not the most well-controlled shot, but Chanda will take it.
Well, wasn't in control this shot. Lost a hand on the handle, but still a very effective shot because the fielder saving a single at mid-off. The intention very clear.
Oh, inside edge, lucky there. Again.
Yeah, disappointment on the face of the bowler. What else can I do to pick up a wicket?
Lovely shot, lovely shot. That was full. He leant into it. Quality stuff from Shadman. The 50 partnership.
And this is intelligent from Shadman. Realize there is no point hitting the ball through covers or extra cover this time around. Change the arc of the bat.
Very useful shot, the reverse. Will run away for 4.
And the fielder at sweeper cover was in front of square. Ashanto did really well. He made sure it went behind square. Angelo Matthews had no chance.
That stayed down, that has to be. It is. Milan Ratnayaka strikes from round the wicket, angled back into the left-hander. And Shadman has to take that long walk back.
With the wind, and after pitching that as well, not in the air, seam movement, excellent. That was strapped right in front, and Rod Tucker, no hesitation. Milan Ratnayak has been rewarded with some excellent bowling. Shadman gone for 76, Bangladesh 128 for 3.
What an outstanding knock he had. 1200s, 2750, the best of 219. That average inching towards 40. Oh, swinging back, I'm sure. There was cause for excitement because that was a very good first delivery. This time finds the outside edge. It's going to run away to the boundary. That's no reward for good bowling.
Again, the inside part of the bat. Gone past the fielder. Despite the lack of the point of impact, it still travelled quite a long way.
And this test match has been an awakening for Prabhat Jayasuriya. He must be feeling that I have to bring something in my repertoire to be able to pick up wickets on a pitch like this. Nicely swept. Couple of runs.
Oh, it's gone over the top. And it's not timed that sweetly. That's why it's just about rolling over to the boundary.
Now that was thrown wide of the off stump. And Fuller, by staying inside the line of the delivery and chipping the ball over covers.
Oh, misfielded at mid-wicket. Should be 4 runs here. Should have been stopped at mid-wicket. Going for a Yorker, goes for a boundary.
Just clips it away.
Oh, that's in the gap. Can this be the 50? It does. Not the convincing way to giving up your 50, but certainly Najmul Hassan Shanto will take it. And that's a magnificent half century after scoring the century in the first innings. Outside edge. Oh, there was Lairu Dara before. That's why he's signaling to the captain. That would have been straight to Lairu Dara's hands. Here comes the last ball.
Dot ball to end the day. Partnership 49. It's been a good one for Bangladesh. They end on 177 for 3 with a lead of 187 runs. 495. Sri Lanka bowled out today for 485. Bangladesh a strong reply in the third innings of the test match. 177 for 3 to take their lead to 187 runs.